That concludes our plays. If you can hang out for the conversation, that's
Yeah.
basically what we're going to go into now. I have a couple things that I want to bring up before we start that. Uh, if you've been assigned a character to play when we open on Sunday, make sure you
Recording in progress.
make sure you have a script. I don't know why I'm getting this repeated information, but make sure you have the script before Sunday. If you haven't gotten it, contact your writer or director and tell them you need the script before Sunday. I would also suggest to your directors that if you've got an actor who's you can only see from this point up, ask them to adjust their camera so you can see their face before you go into the performance. Also, if you're going to be coming in late, at least contact your writer or director just to let them know so that we know what's going on. I think that is all I had notes on. But we can start with Extreme Fan from Rex McGregor. Oh, Mary, when did you come in?
I came in right at the end of the last one. I thought that you guys were probably starting around 3:30 and I'd get to see the plays, and it started a lot earlier than that. So
yeah, it's West Coast time. It's 2:00.
I know, but I guess I was thinking of the rehearsal time, and I guess we used to start later. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Rex, has this one been done before?
I've had several readings, but this has not been produced on stage yet. It's a relatively new play.
That's good.
I at one point there was a bunch of texting going back and forth, so I didn't hear the reason why Adrian was trying to screw things up. What was the reason for him trying to screw things up?
Well, he was trying to protect the legacy of the band. He thought that there's only one original member left and the rest of the guys are imposters. It's not really the same band as it was back in the day. So he just wants them to retire, pack up your instruments and retire.
Okay. And he had to get there before Michelle to do.
Well, if he gets there before Michelle, then he can buy up every seat in the house.
Okay.
And this is actually legal and has actually been done for reasons that people wanted to shut down a concert or a performance. You can actually legally buy up every seat if you've got the money. And that's what can happen.
All right. Okay. How did it go for you, Corey?
Yeah, it was great. It was great fun. I always love Rex's scripts. It was fun to perform with Michelle. I've wanted to do that for a while, so it was great surprise when I saw him post the cast list. So yeah, a lot of fun. And Michelle and I got kind of did our own little pre-rehearsal earlier this week, and so that helped, I think, in discovering kind of the levels of the characters and the little journey that they kind of go on. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was fun to just sort of play, yeah, I mean, he's basically, I decided he was basically a supervillain. And so that's why he tries to be normal in the beginning, try to be all smooth. And then, he kind of runs out of tactics to get her out of the way. So he just kind of snaps and reveals his true colors. So yeah, it was fun.
Well, he was a diehard fan.
Yeah, exactly. He was a diehard fan, and he wanted to preserve their legacy at any cost. So, and he won the lottery, and so he was like, okay, now I'm gonna do what I've always dreamed to do, basically.
Screw with everybody else.
Exactly. They'll thank me in the end. They'll be grateful.
Very good. Any other comments?
I liked the play. I thought it was very clever.
Yeah. It was
Yes. Particularly like the bit with Michelle talking on the phone and then reveals that she wasn't really talking.
That was
Anybody-
great. Yeah, that was great. Very entertaining.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
I
much
liked
so.
it. Yeah, Michelle's great. Corey's great. Yeah, it was a good piece and good writing there, Rex.
Calling. The two of you were phenomenal performers. I loved your chemistry, but the writing made me think, oh God, she's got the Hells Angels on speed dial. This is going to go horribly. Glorious.
Oh.
It all worked out for her, at least for her anyway.
I'm worried about him. I'm so sorry that there was such deep feelings on either side, but my goodness, all parties did not leave unharmed.
Well, hopefully, I imagined I ran away before they arrived.
Oh, good.
And there is nobody actually chasing him. She just made up the phone call.
That's
Yeah.
true. Too.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking
Exactly.
wonderful, but I totally thought something different. Props
And
to you.
I love that he didn't know which direction to go in.
Yeah.
No, he's hitting accept.
Yeah.
So our next one was the button. I particularly like fungal infected wart.
Fungal infected wart of a husband.
Yeah. And you gave me,
yeah, that was
Tangled
good.
in a crusty warmth.
and you gave me a line that I plan to use for my wife.
Oh no! No!
Dude, where's my call?
I endeavor.
All of a sudden-
I endeavor to love you.
Steve, what was that?
I endeavor to love you.
I endeavored to love.
No, Stephen.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Do that.
Instead of getting into one of our circular arguments, I'm just going to say that.
Oh, Stephen, that is so much
No.
responsibility.
You are
You
not.
realize that?
Well,
Say
you
that.
find me on your doorstep.
Won't that make it worse?
At least you won't be able to reach me.
You've got it all planned. Kudos to Susan, to Paul. You were great, fantastic to watch. And I was like, Paul looks so good in a suit. I want his number. But I don't like Phil. Definitely don't like Phil. But yeah, thank you so much. It was just great to watch.
It
And you're
was.
both-
Thank
the
you,
chemistry
Tasman, for writing
and
it.
those lines that you
Yeah.
were delivering and
Yeah.
those waves we were hitting. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
I love the end when he's on the phone and he's like, you know, my wife can't make sense. She's not feeling good. Her throat's a little sore.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, like there's nothing wrong with her. She just isn't feeling good.
yeah,
And it's
right.
regular or anything, you know.
That was good. Yeah, that part. I loved that.
Yeah, that was very funny.
That was
We had a-
a very different ending for Tasman.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
Yes.
trying to, push
Yes.
the boundaries, darlings.
Yeah,
No, I
when she
like it.
sent
Yeah,
it, I
that's
said,
good.
"Did you write this?"
That's my question.
Yes.
Who wrote this and what have you done with Tasman? All that cursing and then
Oh, yeah.
But the cursing we know now. We know the cursing is there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's the characters, it's not me.
Oh, okay.
I also thought it was interesting that Paul's character didn't have time to change his shirt, but he could look for a button and then have it sewed up.
Right.
Yeah.
That was
That
funny.
was good.
I have to share one moment. We had a rehearsal. Tasman and I are trashing this guy who's really horrible. And at one point, Paul goes, you know, I really don't like this character. I was like, it's okay, Paul.
I don't like him either. He's
Oh.
awful.
But
It's
that,
all about money
Yeah.
and power.
but that choking was well performed.
Oh, that was, yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
amazing.
Heard on Zoom,
On
but more
Zoom.
comfortable, probably.
Oh, that was really good.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
Paul, the way afterwards, wiping his
Mm.
brow of perspiration, I thought,
Yeah.
that was quite
Yeah.
scary, leaning
Yeah,
into the camera and
it
doing
was.
something like that. And the fact that she said earlier on that she wanted to live, and she said it twice, and you kind of think some other groups thought that she'd be the one to
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
out
yeah.
or kill him.
Yeah.
I could
And I
have.
thought that's kind of obvious. A lot of people are thinking that because everybody's rooting for her, maybe on some level.
Yeah.
Oh,
But not
definitely,
him.
yeah.
And when he slaps her, I'm going, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
But then he ends up killing her at the end. I'm going, oh, I guess the slap wasn't that bad.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
that was a
That was-
foreshadowing. I guess the slap was a foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It had happened before.
Yes.
Exactly. And you
Yeah,
promised.
yeah, she was talking about that.
Yeah.
The wife talks about it. Yeah,
Good,
don't do it
yeah.
again. Don't do it
and
again.
her
promise.
line of, should I stay or should I walk out?
Oh,
And I
yeah,
said this
yeah, yeah.
before. It takes a lot for someone to reach that point. It's not
Right.
an overnight decision.
No.
Right.
She's
Walking out
been
is hard.
through it with him. And she's plucked up the courage to say that. And
Yeah.
he knows if she walks out, his secret's out. You may be the best diplomat on stage, but look how you treat your wife. Look how you treat women. And your
Yeah.
secret's going to be out, and you'll be sleeping in your XM. That's if you don't have to sell it to save
Yeah.
your ass. Sorry.
Yeah, the irony is that a woman's most likely to be killed right after she leaves her abuser. That's why they
That's
have
right.
shelters.
Yeah.
Right when she wants to leave.
That are with
Yeah.
unlisted addresses. What'd you say? What was it you said? I'm sorry.
Right when she wants to leave.
Right.
I'm sorry, my connection's not good, but they say that it's most dangerous when they decide to leave, right before they decide to leave, that they're most in danger from their.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
And then and that's why they have to have it has to be very, very hard to find shelters because the
Right,
men
right
cut
away.
them down.
Yeah.
But well done, Susan. Well
Very
done,
good.
Paul.
It was
Yeah,
very
it was
good.
so good. So look forward to the recording, guys. You were great.
Very serious subject. Yeah.
Very much so.
We can move on to legendary figures.
That's good.
I just want to comment on Chuck Lacey's beard. I thought he was I thought you were doing Moses.
Moses.
I had to be older than I already am. Throughout the time.
Woe unto you, O Israel!
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the beard is
Sorry.
somebody at your door?
No, it was a fun part, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you played two parts, correct?
No, Lewis played a couple parts.
Oh, I thought you played Father Time and another part. Did you do? Weren't you Santa Claus also? Or?
I played Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Peter Cottontail. I also did stage directions.
So this is another point to bring up, is limiting your character size.
Yes, I know.
Things like this can happen. And the other thing to keep in mind is if you invite other people from outside the group to come in and do parts, they have to join the group in order to be able to get the link to come into this.
Yes, I know.
So it does take some preparation ahead of time, but we've got, you got almost a month to try to get those things settled. But yeah, we always could use new members, but they have to join the group.
Yes.
Any other thoughts, questions?
Anyone? What do you think of the characters?
Like them.
They're very likable characters.
Yeah.
It seemed to be a very straight line from one point to the next. I didn't see any like any conflict or any issue that they had to resolve.
Just with Morpheus.
What?
Morpheus had to defend himself
Yes, because
against the accusation.
because
Oh, okay.
yes, because Morpheus had an accusation set against him. And so Morpheus has had to defend himself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Santa Claus seems disillusioned and by the entire Christmas season.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone feel that similarly with the characters?
Well, I came in late. I forgot that I came in late, so I missed the first part. So
Yes, I know.
yeah, so that's probably why. Yeah. Just disregard what I said.
And any thoughts from Mother Nature?
I like Mother Nature. She played a good Mother Nature.
I did. Mother Nature, very good. And
Thank you.
My right hand lady.
That's one thing. Yeah,
Father Time,
I
like Father
really
Time.
loved it, and I loved the characters. You know, I really did. And Lewis, you're very, very creative when you come up with these ideas that you write about.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can go to I've Never Fallen from Quite So High. Was that?
Yes, that's us.
And that was a long pause at the end. And since you didn't have a narrator, I thought that was the end. So that's why I came in. But
Understood.
I'm hoping that all I have to do is kind of blow up Phil's image, and then I can get rid of.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, we went without Maggie couldn't make it, so we went without stage directions, and there were some very clear pauses that she wanted for certain amounts of time.
Okay.
But
We
without
figured
the
it was
stage
easier without stage directions because it's pretty clear what's happening in the play, and that might distract us to bring someone else in. So
Well, you guys did a wonderful job. I thought that was
Thank you.
great. I thought that was great.
There are a
I've
lot
read
of
the play
stage directions
before.
here.
She changed the play recently from the last time I've read it with her.
We got it this
one of our
morning, I
friends.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's you know, it's well written enough that we were able to go without them.
Yes, absolutely.
I thought maybe it was the sequel to Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Any other comments for Maggie?
Just very, very well done, and also clever writing again.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
The cockroach meaning so much to try to teach him something.
But was the cockroach trying to teach him something, or was the cockroach that what you have to bring the light into to get rid of?
Oh, yeah. I see your point. Yeah.
Oh, I saw it as the cockroach enlightening him, or trying to straighten him out, help him out almost.
Yeah,
his subconscious.
And I think, like, in the beginning, because of the dialogue from the cockroach, it's like you're saying, he's trying to say you should do this in order to, but then at the end it's like no, the light, and so you're getting rid of the cockroach. So
I think also, my opinion from reading this, because I've read this before with her, is that two things. One is he's just trying to get out of there, and he's trying to help the guy so he doesn't get killed, and trying to do what you're talking about, Stephen, all at the same time, because he's like, I got two things I want to do here. I don't want to get swatted by the newspaper, and I want to, bring him some joy. So there you go.
okay. But then would your character be afraid of the light coming in?
That's a good question.
Because then that made me thought the cockroach is that dark side, that thing that we're supposed to try to avoid. Because Maggie usually uses the light as her spiritual,
That's true.
Yes. I love when she, not to interrupt you guys, but when she goes, looking, yes, there's a dark side to, character's existence and our existence, but then, then it goes, let's look at the positive and how we can make it better.
That's true. Yeah, I like that too about her plays. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really
there's sort of this thought around. I mean, I know I tend to fall into this trap where, you're laying awake at 3 o'clock in the morning and there are no distractions, good distractions, unless you have the TV on and you're laying there. And that's when you're forced to almost just think about like, oh, well, I'm getting older,
Right.
It happened, like
yeah.
all the, the fact that this isn't going to end well, unless of course maybe you're religious and all that sort of thing. But I got that right away and the roach would be that, that sort of not so gentle reminder that shit's going bad, and now that you're not distracted by everything, your kids and your fun you're having in life, you're laying here in your room, and you're thinking, not hopefully everybody's doing this, but I know I do it myself, so I related to it. Where I lay and I think to myself, well, how many years do I have? It was better when I was 30, I'm 60, I feel young, but that kind of thing. And then
You're brooding.
It does kind of give him some peace there at the end where he's able to sort of swat the thing away. And
Yeah. I also like the cockroach's evolution. He's kind of rude and a jerk at the beginning. He's like, what the hell are you doing to me? And then by the end, he's like, he's kind of evolved through the play. So
Trisha, you always do these wonderful characterizations. I applaud you. That is
Thank you.
just wonderful.
And
Yeah.
this
you
might
do.
help. This might help. The very last stage direction is as soon as the last line is uttered, she has River smiles. The previous sense of anxiety has vanished. Instead, a tranquil calm lingers. You see, so it's sort of a way to maybe kind of feel good at a time when you weren't feeling so good.
You did a great job, Phil.
Yeah, great job, both of you.
Yeah, very good.
Trish, where did the headdress come from?
Oh, it's a beret with where'd it go? Hold on. A beret, and I played a ladybug in another one of her shows, so I have ears.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I put them on top of the beret.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they look good.
Thank you. I have lots of animal costumes in my house. I do a lot of kid shows. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's fun too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Kid shows. Okay, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in the Winnie the Pooh twice. I have a whole set of costumes in my basement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Huh?
You look great, Trisha. You look great. Yeah.
Which version of Winnie the Pooh?
Two different ones. So I've played Tigger and Mr. Owl. So I don't know.
That is not what I meant.
Oh, I don't know what you meant there.
Which version? Which one? The original A.A. Milne or the Disney version?
Disney version.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a Disney version.
There's a Disney version. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, our last one. What will I do now that you are gone? I got to tell you, I really love that title.
I do too. Like the title. Yeah.
I'm going to make kind of a niche reference, jumping right in. This reminded me very much of a Lurleen McDaniel novel. The title is what she would write. She writes a lot of, are there any Lurleen McDaniel fans, or am I totally shooting in the dark here? It's a romance.
I've never heard of her. Him?
No idea.
No, I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Is that a man or a woman?
She's a romance writer.
Okay. Okay.
You have a book where you need to kill some time. Go ahead and read one of her books.
Sure.
I felt the title was very similar. The writing style and what they said to one another, and the issue was very similar to her. And it was nice. Like, I have thinking about reading a Lurleen McDaniel book again, and it was like, no, I get to be in this play instead and kind of inhabit one of the characters.
Oh, that's nice.
John, are you going to join us?
I think he lost his internet.
He's still here. It's just that.
Oh.
Yes, hello.
Hey, John.
There he is.
Luis, we got to be romantically involved. Now every time we see each other, I'm going to announce that to everyone.
Save the drama, will you please?
Sorry, I couldn't get the.
It's
script
only
there
a
straightened
play.
out
It's
for you.
not for real.
Yes, that's fine. Even you didn't take the script.
So John, why would this boyfriend go away and not give her any information as to where he was going?
Because he forgot to give the address of him in Singapore, because it is far, and during that time there are no something like social media where it is easy, and also Marjorie had no phone. So in the ending, Vowell gave Marjorie a Nokia cell phone, so she can easily contact him.
And it takes place in the 90s.
Yes.
Oh,
it's hard.
But didn't he miss her? Didn't he at least want to write a letter to her? Or?
Because he didn't give the address, but Vowell knows Marjorie address. You see, in the postman gave a letter and a package from Vowell to Marjorie, because Vowell is busy, so he can't write a letter to Marjorie, but he write a letter which is in very far.
Okay.
Yes, it means that Vowell knows Marjorie's address. Vowell knows Marjorie's address, but Marjorie doesn't know Vowell's address.
Right.
Yes, because
and how long was he gone before he sends the package?
Because it is 6 months after he seeks a psychiatrist. That's the package. After he seek and help to a psychiatrist and seek an advice to Danielle, there is a surprise letter which is total of 6 months.
Oh, wait a minute. He set up the psychiatrist?
Yes, because the reason why why her mother asked her to help a psychiatrist, because to help her anxiety, and because she is remembering Vowell, and Marjorie accept to stop her to remember, but she is still remember. But the good thing is the package and letter was arrived from Vowell, and Marjorie is stopped the anxiety when the package was and letter from Vowell arrived. Surprise.
So the boyfriend had nothing to do with the psychiatrist. That was set up by the mother.
Yes, that's right. That's nothing to do with psychiatrist, because the psychiatrist asked Marjorie to stop remembering her boyfriend and find other one. That's what the psychiatrist advised. But when Marjorie is still remembering Vowell, there is a surprise arrive where letter and package from Vowell arrived to her house, and a letter where Marjorie get happy and her anxiety ends.
Okay.
So I guess I still don't know why he waited 6 months to contact her.
Yes, because the reason for that, Vowell is busy. That's right, because he has a job in Singapore and he is busy, so he can take.
And he didn't miss her as much as she missed him.
Yes, because that's 1990s. Remember, 1990s is very different from today. Today, it is easy to contact. For example, if you have a long distance relationship, it is easy to contact your LDR today because there is a social media. But that story is in 1996.
But she didn't even know he had left, right? Because he didn't tell her.
No, she showed him off.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But didn't bother asking him for an address.
Yes. Because the reason why Marjorie asked an address to Danielle, because she thinks that Danielle knows the address of Vowell in Singapore, because Danielle is Vowell's friend. But Danielle never know the address to.
I also noticed, just as a suggestion, that in the narration, things were said to basically telling us what the person is thinking and doing. And then right after that, the character actually repeats that information. And I would suggest if the character is going to say exactly what you put in the narration, then don't say it in the narration, say it in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is just a short play. That's the reason why I did
Okay.
why
You wanna
I did
eat?
it in a narration. Because
Oh, to
if
fill it
I
out.
did a dialogue, it will be a long play, so it will end very, very long hour.
Well, it would actually make it shorter if you put repeat information that's written in the narration and then repeated in the dialogue.
Right, right.
If it's just written once, it's going to shorten the play.
Yes, I know. It can be fixed, the play, if you want a suggestion, I can fix it.
Well, this is entirely up to you. One of the reasons that I like this group, that this is where you can come and test out material.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
That's the reason. Because I want to know,
Oh.
because I want to show you about my play and hear your opinion if my play is okay or not. Because you know, as a beginner playwriter, I am just thinking an idea to how to make a good play. That's the reason why
Right.
join here and listen to your opinion if my play is good or not. So in the future, if I'm making a new play, I know what to do. That's
Yes,
the
that
reason.
sounds good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go. I have a dog here that wants to be.
Okay.
Good to see everybody.
I have to feed myself, actually.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I came too late to see more of the plays.
So our next one is October the 26th.
Okay. See y'all
All right.
then.
See you then.
See y'all then.
Bye. Good job, everybody.
Bye.
I think we have a play on there.
Woohoo.
Bye, everyone. See you then, Steve. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
So long.